tour today. I have finished this sketchbook, which I started in February this year. Sketchbook number 7. If you want to watch the making of the cover of this, we'll leave a link down below. Finished in September 2022. I love the twews, and I don't want to offend them, but this is my worst sketchbook ever. I hate the pink and green on the front. They're not the right colours. And the paper inside was just rubbish. And it was so strange because my Ace sketchbook, the A4 one, is exactly the same paper. And it doesn't make sense why this one was so bad. Like, the paper, the texture was so bad inside that I ended up mostly using extra paper and then stuck it in this sketchbook. I just don't get how they're so different, because it's same quality, same company, same everything, but this paper was awful. Anyway, we'll get into that. So, date on the front. See, I liked this page. Different sort of intro for me. However, I decided to set myself goals, which I didn't meet. Can't even blame the sketchbook for that one. I wanted to take an art class, which I didn't do. Find my style, still don't think I've done that. Try new things, which I do think I did that one. I have stepped outside my comfort zone. And the do not rush. Yeah, I didn't do that. I'm an impatient person, so that didn't quite work. So this was actually the first drawing I did completely in there. And again, the paper was just... If you look really closely, it's scratched up. But we did realise that I was doing it on the back of the paper. When I put it back together, it was back to front. So I was drawing on the back of the paper when I should have been drawing on the front. That makes sense. This one was ice cream for breakfast day. Just something for Instagram. You wouldn't have seen that unless you're over there. This one was for the release of Sonic film. Again, these are on extra bits of paper. Because at this point I was crying about this sketchbook. This one is the start of the Bugs Bunny, so count how many Bugs Bunnies there are. This is Magical Mavis. Again, the paper. It wouldn't lay down. The colour just would not lay down on the paper without scratching it up. I want a redo on this one. On Mavis, because I let her down. This was where I realised I think we were doing it on the back of the paper. This was part of my Hotel Transylvania thing. Again, separate bit of paper. Stuck in the sketchbook. Ugh. But I do really like this one because Blobby. And I've never drawn sort of jelly. Mostly because I have a thing about it. Like, it makes me want to puke. The sound of it. The look of it. I cannot look at it. It's... I hate it. Charlie. Again, another do-over. I want all the characters that I did in this book. I want a do-over. Because I think he could be super cool. But because of the stupid paper, I'm just going to blame the paper for everything. Everything that's wrong in my life, I'm blaming the paper. Here we go. Separate bit of paper again. This is Frank from Hotel Transylvania. Another one in the series. I haven't done all of them yet. I've done Drac, Blobby, Frank. Anyway, this is my first burger of the day where I started stepping outside the sort of just creating the burger. It feels like Jean's a little bit short and the burger's a little bit sort of wide. But it was the first attempt. Okay. This is Stu and Steve, the skydiving duo. Or Steve and Stu, I think I said. This was sort of a request from Alba History. Don't talk about the pandas. Just look away for a second. The less said about them, the better. They irritated me. Now, this one was done in the book, and it came out pretty decent, right? But also, there's barely any colour on there. I do like that one. I really do like that one. And here we have Dolly, Squishy Makeover. Don't hate it. I hate the colour choices in the background, but Dolly herself, not so bad. Invisible Man. Griffin. That's the one. I always forget his real name. But I love that one. That one was no line art, so that was amazing for me. I always have to do line art. This one. Cole, the comedic crow. Me trying to remember the names. I think it was Cole, the comedian. Another burger of the day. This one I loved. I loved coming up with this one. The fact that the burger's growing. Oh! There's Bugs Bunny again! To be fair, I think it was only twice I drew him. Another burger of the day. This one taken from the episode. I just threw the burger in there for the fun of it. But there's something off about Jean's body. I feel like the bit between her arm should have been yellow. Oh, Hamage. We love Hamage. Hamage was a collab I did with Flying Dog Studios. And this, it was a Hammerhead challenge. And oh my gosh, I love him. I love him so much. If you want to see that, check that out. We'll put that up in a little clicky thing in the corner, whatever that is. I don't know what you call it. But I thoroughly enjoyed this collab, and Flying Dog Studios, they're the nicest. Oh. Made a good friend out of that collab. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Now, I started getting in, this is for Scrawltober. Scrawler box are doing a prompt list. And I did a couple of things in here. The prompt was Relic. So, floppy disk with mandala on it. This was the prompt was hedgehog. And I chose felt tip markers because I was picking a random medium for each day. This was a Bob's Burgers thing, obviously. Linda's a psychic with a crystal ball. I actually thoroughly enjoyed that one. Oh, this one. The prompt was scales, and I did stippling. Oh my lord, look at it. It's beautiful. Don't look at this one. It was going to be a Halloween thing because it's Tyler, my first character I made on this channel, as Krusty the Clown, but it just doesn't scream Tyler, and it's just creepy. This one, day 8 of Schooltober was Desire. And I used watercolour, and I think that's the best watercolour job I've ever done. Watercolour's not my medium, but I did it. Now, Squid Games. The Schooltober prompt was mask, and I went for this because I really wanted to do something neon. I wanted to attempt something neon, and I don't quite think I hit it on the head, but this was day 10 of Schooltober, and the prompt was 10. I had no idea what to do for this one, so oh, this was a fail, this next one, okay. So the prompt was opal, and I was trying to get the effect with soft pastels, but it's not hideous. However, it's not opal. So I ended up doing that digital anyway, so. And then my last page, I think, is Yosemite-san, which is retro sketchbook short. And that is it. That is that sketchbook. Done, dusted. So, I hated the paper so much in this one. First of all, I think my favourite ones in here are probably Squid Game's mask one and this one. I just can't believe I produced that. And it's just dots. It's just dots. Foolish me trying to do all this other stuff. My worst one is probably Charlie and stupid pandas that we're never going to talk about. Yeah, anyway, the paper on this one annoyed me so much, so instead of risking it again, I've reverted back to my old sketchbooks that I used, which didn't let me down. I think I've done 2, maybe 3 like that. So I will be doing a cover for this one and the inside page. But feel that paper! Oh my gosh, that paper. But I will be decorating the cover on that one. And the inside page. That will be coming shortly. Say goodbye to this sketchbook. Never gonna see you again. No, am I joking? Probably might make an appearance at some point. I'm gonna miss the twews. That's all I'm gonna miss about that book. Oh! That sound made me jump. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Oh, and I'm gonna go recover. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye. Bye.